Just a great win for this team tonight, again, carrying on through this road trip. What do you think? It looked like the biggest difference was made in that second quarter. So, what was working for the team in that quarter?
Um, just getting defensive stops. You guys kind of say the second quarter, but really it was the third quarter. We came out and imposed our will on the defensive end of the floor, got stops, and that allowed us to get out, push the break, and run a little bit. So I definitely think it was more so in that third quarter to where we just tightened up our defensive scheme and what we really wanted to do and what we kind of really wanted to take away from them. Man, they kind of struggled and didn't really, get back into the swing of things until, later in that third quarter. But by that time, it was kind of already too late.
Obviously, this was a big night for Kawhi to come back here and receive his ring. And even though he won't express too much emotion about it, was there a sense from the guys in this locker room that, hey, we need to get the job done tonight?
I think we had that mindset even before we came in here, man. But for a player like that to be able to receive something special like winning a national championship, not national championship, I'm sorry, NBA championship, in the city that he played in previous year is definitely a great feeling for him. Kawhi's not really one of those guys who express feelings in general, but it's definitely something special to him for it to come back here and then the fans to be able to welcome him the way that they did. It's just great that he still had that love from the fan base. They didn't boo him or anything like that. How he's accustomed to when he maybe go back to San Antonio or something like that. So it's definitely a good feeling, and he just went out there and he still competed and played the game. He didn't let it get sidetracked. Kawhi is one of those guys that comes down to it, he handles business.
I know you're a guy that appreciates jewelry. Did you get a chance to see that ring yet?
Yeah, I saw it before the game even started. It's definitely a magnificent ring, well put together. It's huge, really. So, for those guys to really just come together like they did last year and be able to, get the wins they need to over and over, and then take it on into the playoffs and win it. It was big for them. But we're on to a new season, and it's kind of one of those things that we're chasing right now.
Thanks for your time, Charles.
Yep.
All right, back to you, Jeannie.